Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world away, and we now have issue 59 of D.A. Austini's Build Your Own R2-D2. Okay, a little bit more to do in this one than we had in the last one. Let me just quickly show you down here. As you can see, we're going to be putting another panel in. The panel that went next to the one that we did last time. We're going to be putting these little plastic things in here. They're going to be going in the leg, plugging them in. We're going to be putting a housing, this thing here, over the leg. Basically completing everything off. Putting a bit of detailing and putting these power cables in as well. So, yeah, quite a bit of a fair bit to do on this one. So I don't know how long this is going to take. But once again, we're going to bring over the dome with my protective sleeve. And just bring over the piece that needs to go in it. So, oops, everything's falling out. Okay, the piece that goes in it looks like that. There you go. And that is going to be going in, let's show you on the side camera there. It's going to be going into the one next to the one we put in. So it's going to be fitting in just like that. Pretty cool. So, hopefully, we have a nice easy time putting this double-sided sticky tape in again. Just going to let that roll around to wherever it wants to go. See the state of my carpet at the moment where I keep pulling the backs off and not putting them down. Right, it's hard to show you on camera me doing this, but what I do is I put the corner down, just like so. I press it with my finger, then I go along about 1 centimetre, and then I keep sort of like crawling my fingers over the whole thing, so that way there's no bubbles. So it looks just like that. Okay, let's do the next one. And I don't take them off straight away. I'll give it time for the glue to try and adhere, even though you know it's not going to. Because I'm guessing a lot of problems that people are having with this is that when it comes to peeling the backing tape off of this, if you're not using tweezers or a scalpel, it just brings all the glue off with it as well. So let's have a look. Just like that. See, that don't want to stick. Ooh, perhaps this will be one of the ones where I do get my tweezers on it. No, it's coming off, as you can see. That's one off. I really wish there was a way to show you better on camera, me doing this, because short of me wearing a camera on my head, I suppose, so you get my point of view. There we go, and that one's off as well. And then once again, I normally hold it from the top and feed it through the back, and then I just line up one side. You'll know when it goes in because all of that's perfect. Oh, now my phone's beeping. That is in. You know it's going to be imperfect because I don't think I've explained this last time. It's flush. It's flush to the unit there. Oops. Nice and flush. But that's what that looks like. Let's show you on the top camera. I do find the top camera I'm using is a lot better quality. It's actually a camcorder, and that's why you're getting better quality. But that was stage 1 done, and that's all we had to do with that one. So let's put that to one side there, and we're going to go over to the next stage. Okay, the next stage, we're going to be bringing the leg back over, and we're going to be putting these sprues in. Now, the sprues are supposed to be taken off, and you're supposed to file them down. I'm just taking them all off here. You've got 6 small ones. This is step 1. And we've got 2 long ones. And what we need to do is get a scalpel and basically just cut off the excess on each side like that. So I have got a scalpel set here. And last time I used this, I cut myself to bits. So let's hope it don't happen again. And I don't know if you can see on the top camera what I'm going to do there is just make sure you've got a really sharp knife and just cut off that little bit of the sprue there. So we've got 1, 2. This just ensures that it sits lovely in there and lovely and secure in there, and that you don't have any, because this is capable of actually making it pop back out again, you see. You don't want that to happen. So 3, 4. Now I can't remember, I have to say, can't remember doing this to the other one. I've got a funny feeling when I did the other leg I just put them in. So if you haven't got a scalpel, I think it's one of those things where I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. So do that one as well. It's easy to cut. It's like butter, it is. Right, I am going to just put that to one side because, you know, I am going to cut myself. So, okay, now these are going in these 6 holes here. So look at the top. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not the bottom 2. The bottom 2 are going to have the longer ones. So we put these in now. This is step 2. Just putting these in. 2, 3. As you see, I'm not gluing these. These just fit straight in. 4. As a matter of fact, I think they'd be really hard to take out, actually. 5. And 6. And then step 3, we're going to be putting these longer ones in. So once again, same thing as before. I'm just going to trim these down on the side where there's a little bit of a excess. That's that one done. And a little bit on that side as well. Perfecto. That's that one done. Now these have got a slight angle on them. So what it's worth doing is the angle where it's going up, the up bit needs to go towards the rear of the foot. So where it's going up, you'd have that, let's show you on the side camera, the up bit going towards the base. So we'll put that one in. And you know you've got it in the right way because it will fit perfectly flush there. So that's the first one in. And the second one goes in there. Oh, that's lovely. That's beautiful. That's step 3 done. Okay, we're going to put this to one side now because step 4, we're bringing over one of these bits, just this bit here, and we're going to be putting some detail on it. Now, this detail comes in the pack here. We've got 2 of these silver bits here. And this is step 4. We're going to just take one of these latches. Now, these latches, by the look of it, are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter which one you use. And they're going to be going just in the end here, and they're going to be facing with the blue part facing down to correspond with the side bit here, which is facing down. So that's just going to go in just like that. Doesn't say it needs to be glued or anything, so I'm just going to, it is quite a secure fit as well, actually. So to be honest with you, that is not coming out of there. Believe me, that is definitely not coming out of there. So that was step 4 done. Right, step 5, we're going to be bringing the leg over and we're going to be putting this side on this way round over this piece here. Now, as you can see, you've got 4, show you on the side camera again, 4 holes either side. They're going to correspond on top camera with these 4 points here. So let's get that on just like that. That fits absolutely perfectly. Now we're going to screw these in. I'm just going to get my screw thing out now. One of my viewers and actually a YouTuber by himself, so check out Chris Camplin's channel. In the video description, I'm going to put his channel on here. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. At the end, when the end credits are on, I'm going to put a little icon for you to click on so you can subscribe to his channel. He just let me know that the black screws are for plastic and the silver ones are for metal. I didn't figure that out, I have to say. I didn't figure that out at all. But yeah, so thank you so much for that, Chris. That's excellent. Chris has got some good things on his channel, especially with things like the testing the sensors. A lot of people are having problems making sure the sensors go on and off, and he's done a demonstration on his channel regarding that. So at the end of the video, I'll put a little thumbnail of his channel on there so you can check that one out. This is 4 screws, and this is step 6. Just make sure that one's tight. Lovely jubbly. Okay, next stage, we're going to be putting the other piece on this side. Exactly the same thing again, but this time, if it's that way round, we're going to want the blue bit to be at the top there. Just like... Oh, God, it's hard to get in. Just like that. So, again, on the side camera, if you can look at the detailing, that's what it's going to look like. Okay. I'm just following exactly what it's got in the book, to be honest with you. So when these bits go together, as you can see, these bits are going to be symmetrical on each side. That's the thinking behind it. So we've basically got to put these bits together. That's step 8 and 9. And step 10, again, we're going to be putting some of these screws in. Now you can see why they gave us so many screws in the last issue. So we'll put that one in. That's the first one. The ease that these go together is really impressive, I have to say, with these kits. It's pretty precision, and I don't think I've ever had a problem with trying to get a screw in this build. I don't know who's the main name for this. I know D'Agostini run Model Space, but do they advertise themselves as Model Space for this build or D'Agostini? What do they prefer to be used? If I'm using the wrong name, D'Agostini, I apologise for that. But it is on the Model Space website, so I get confused by that. Okay, there are the 4 screws in. Lovely and tight. Okay, next thing, that's step 10 done. Step 11, we're going to be putting the power cords in. The what do they call them in this? They call them the fuel cells. Power cord to the fuel cells. The way this goes, basically, the top one is going to go into the middle, to this one here. So that one will be in there, into the top one, like that. And in the second stage, stage 13, the bottom one there is going to go just into that one there. And that is that issue done. That's issue 59. Now, I'll tell you now, as I said before, I will be gluing these, okay? Only a little dab of glue, not too much, because I can't see why they've got any need to come out. Unless I need to take the leg apart, of course. But in issue 60, we're going to be building some more of the helmet there. Look, a nice triangular bit there. And we've got some more of these rubber things to hide the holes in the leg. Other than that, hope you like that video. Take care.